What's going on, beautiful bees? Hope you guys are doing well. We be rising every day. I got some grapes, you guys, today, and I also have some olive leaf tea, great for viruses. And I thought we would talk about how to cope with fear, sickness, and the energy on this planet right now. By the way, can you guys see that new painting I have? The deer? Absolutely one of my favorites. But I am for freedom, health, happiness, and if you guys haven't seen that already, I'm for the freedom of everyone. And right now, the energy on the planet, if we allow ourselves, we can get sucked into a lot of fear right now, anxiety, stress. So I hope this video will help you out. I'm going to give you guys some tips that has helped me because we're dealing with energy right now from a lot of different sources, a lot of different people. And if we look at Nikola Tesla, genius, what he said is that if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So at this time, we have to be very conscious and aware of the energy that we're tuning into. So the first point that I want to make in how to cope with this fear, maybe stress, anxiety, the fear of having no freedom, I want to say it is best to tune out of it all. Just tune out. Tune out and tune in to healthier frequencies. Okay, so right now, you'll see that a lot of the news is a lot of fear, anxiety, and if we tune into that day after day, hour after hour, we can start to be consumed with it. Our adrenal glands can go down because they're pumping cortisol, which is the stress hormone, and we're always in that fight or flight, which brings down the immune system. So that isn't good. Now, I want to point out that we have all been brought into this world with given a program, whether that's listening to parents, friends, schools, whatever it is, media. Media is a huge one. A lot of times you'll see with the media and listening to the television or even the radio is there's some truth, but a lot of it is misinformation. And so if we keep putting that in our minds and we believe it, it starts to become a program within us that we'll have a hard time letting go. So we have to, at this time, be fully conscious and aware of who we're listening to. And we can't always trust the narrative, the story that the news is putting out. So we want to tune out of that and we want to tune into positive friends, family, even going out in nature, listening to the birds, and listening to ourselves, our intuition. That is your inner GPS, and it does not lie. Trust your intuition. Don't always blindly follow what the society is doing, right? And it's important to look at the facts of what is going on in this world. Look at good sources, scientific sources. What does the science say? But also look at the source and who's funding these studies or whatever it is. So sometimes it's better just to go out in nature and meditate. Close your eyes and just simply breathe. Focus on your breathing. That's going to calm you down, right? Oxygen, really important. So get out in nature, breathe some oxygen, and start tuning into your inner voice. Sometimes with all the noise and distractions out there, it can be hard to hear your inner voice. So it's important to start listening to your inner voice. And when we look at what Nikola Tesla said, we also want to think of frequencies. So I would start tuning into 432 hertz frequency or 528 hertz frequency. That's the love vibration. That's the love frequency. And we want to start listening to music that has that frequency, right? So that's why even the Native American flute brings your vibration up, listening to these positive sounds. A Native American flute, I believe that's 432 hertz. So very calming. It relaxes you, brings you into a meditative state, allows you to focus on your breathing, your intuition, calms you down. So in this state of fear and anxiety, we want to tune out of it all and start tuning into more positive vibration sounds and people around you. If there's people that are negative all the time and fear, just in a state of fear, that's not good to be around. So you want to distance yourself from those people and start tuning into positive, inspiring people that are going to help you and not bring your immune system down. So focus on positive friends and family and inspiration right now. That's going to help you get through these times. And don't always, like I said, you got to be conscious of what you're believing and what you're tuning into. You don't want that to become a program in your mind. So it's about letting go of what's no longer serving you. And also letting go of foods that aren't serving you, processed foods and foods that bring down your energy. You want foods right now that are going to bring up your immune system. So I always talk about fresh, if you can do some raw living foods, whole plant foods, right off the vine, right off the tree from Mother Nature, hit from the sun, the herbs as well that are good for the adrenal glands at this time. Even if we look at certain herbs for viruses, garlic, thyme, olive leaf, the tea that I'm drinking. Did I say oregano already? Oregano is good as well. And elderberries, they just stop viruses in the tracks. Wild berries, wild blueberries, whatever you can get in, leafy greens, and try to just give your body as much fresh, whole foods as possible during this time to bring up your immune system and take out the foods that are not serving you. Dairy is very mucus forming. I would eliminate that. Processed meats, I would eliminate that, linked to colon cancer. So you want to bring up your immune system. You want to start cleaning out your colon, healing your adrenal glands and your kidneys. And the best foods are going to be from Mother Nature. Lots of whole foods. That's going to start cleaning out your GI tract and opening up your channels of elimination. Very important during this time to start healing the adrenal glands and kidneys. So, like I said, herbal teas are really good for that. Getting off a lot of stimulants, coffee that can overstimulate the adrenal glands, not a good time right now. So eat healthy, take care of yourself, but also do something fun that you enjoy, that brings you happiness. Whatever that is, whether that is taking out a journal, writing, creating music or art, right? Whatever it is that can bring out some fun in you, some creativity, do more of that. That is going to be a higher energy vibration for you, right? So it's getting away from all the fear-based news and drama and bringing in more fun, inspiration, positivity, and creativity. Doing what you enjoy, going for a bike ride, going for a walk in nature, spending some time if you have an animal in your home, paying attention to them, giving them love, but also giving yourself love and each other love, right? And if at this time you don't have anyone in your life that's close at this point, like family or friends, reach out to somebody, just to talk to them or let some of this out. It's good to talk and let your emotions, run free. You don't want to hold that in you, because that's where it can create a lot of dis-ease. Stress really brings down the immune system. So you want to learn to let this out and take some time for yourself to let this out. Take some breaks, go for a walk in nature, get out, and tune in with yourself. Most importantly, spend some time loving yourself, giving yourself healthy foods, and having fun. We have this one life. We don't want to spend it in fear or in sickness or with no freedom. And I don't live in that realm. I'm all about having your freedom, having fun, and being healthy, staying healthy. Because when you're sick, when you're in fear or stressed out, there's not much else you can think about. Our thoughts can make us sick, but our thoughts can also make us healthy. So it's about looking at what you're tuning into and realizing that your thoughts that aren't serving you need to also be let go. If these thoughts are creating a lot of fear and anxiety in you, you have to realize that you're the one in control of your thoughts, and you have to let these negative thoughts go because they're tied to our emotions. So we want to look at creating new thoughts, and that's all about creating new programs and letting go of these programs that aren't serving us. The mind, which I try to talk a lot about, can create a lot of sickness in people, especially if you believe every thought, and that might not even be true. So you have to go out in nature, breathe, and really start tuning in with yourself and understanding that you're the one in control of your mind. You're the one in control of your thoughts. So just like you may have these negative thoughts or fear-based thoughts, you can also have healthy, positive thoughts. And it's just a matter of you realizing that you are the creator here, and you're the co-creator of this reality, this external world. You're the one in control. Your awareness, consciousness. Don't let your mind overtake you over, being the one in charge. You're the one in charge of your mind. You tell it what to do, and it will do it. But you have to also take action and put your body in a healthy environment. So get out in nature, get out, hug a tree, take your shoes off, go walk on the ground to balance yourself, to ground yourself, right? That's where you can also eat some root vegetables that can really ground you. Having some vegetable soups with some herbs in there, that'll ground you, balance you out a bit, right? So also being around earth signs too. If you're into astrology, earth people, if they're born, they have an earth sign, they can also help to ground you as well. So if you're really out there right now, find someone, friend or family member, or someone online here that is an earth sign that can help ground you, bring some balance to you. So those are all the tips that have helped me overcome the mind and become more in the present moment. So you'll hear me say, be present, be yourself, don't change for no one, tune in with yourself, what it is that you really want to do here, and have some fun. This isn't about coming to this planet to be stressed out in fear. It's about having fun, doing what it is that you want to do that makes you happy, having some freedom and health and happiness. When we all start doing that, start taking care of ourselves, we're going to see the external environment change. Gandhi said it best, be the change you wish to see in the world. When we do that, when we all start taking care of ourselves, this whole planet will be rising.